What's up, everybody? This is Mr. D checking in once again, and I'm here to give you my take and my opinion, my outlook, my review of YWE Wrestlemania 4. What an epic show that was for all YouTube viewers there. I'm going to give you a rundown from the first match, the first segment, to the last. Opening contest began with Johnny B. Rockin' versus Gold Stallion, a rematch from Survivor Series of last year. It was a highly competitive matchup with Gold Stallion gaining the victory. Once again, Johnny B. Rockin' took exception to that and continued to punish Gold Stallion even further. But then, the return of the Hall of Famer Tornado comes in and throws Johnny B. Rockin' right out of the ring. And as he helps Gold Stallion to his feet, he then announces that he is the new commissioner of the YWE. What news that was. Moving on to the Intercontinental Championship Scramble match, Dark Shark defending against four formidable challengers, Rogan, Tornado, Jay Samoa, and Young Cash. There was weapons being used everywhere, people coming in, people getting pinfalls, but as the dust cleared, Rogan came out victorious as the new champion. Next, no disqualification, no counts, no holds barred between Faith and Mr. Ace. Ace says he is tired of running from the big bad monster. He is tired of being haunted by Faith. So he intends to do something about it. Ace thought he had some plan going on. Faith wasn't about to go for it. He just goes right after Ace when he tries to do something. Faith punches him, kicks him, takes him out with a weapon, whatever he has to do to punish Mr. Ace further. But then Ace had some insurance policy in the form of both Bruiser and Scott Razor, two men that he rehired, but they were enough to bring down the big bad monster known as Faith. After Faith disposed of the insurance policy, he continued his onslaught on Mr. Ace, powerbombing him onto the ring, through tables, flaming tables to be exact, and steel steps to get the victory. And Mr. Ace had to be wheeled out of the arena. That hurt. Next, the Tag Team Turmoil match for the YWE Tag Team Championships. Bro Code defends against Dark Angels, Jade to Red, and Nightmare Syndrome, Antho and Nightmare Kid. It was a highly competitive tag team match, 4 hungry teams out to prove that they are the best. But in the end, it was Bro Code standing tall, still tag team champions. United States Championship match, Lula challenging Shadow. It was another highly competitive match, one I might think is an absolute show stealer. When it was all said and done, Lula comes out the victor and the new United States champion. Now, Broco has possession of the tag team titles and the United States title. I say things are looking pretty up for Broco. I expect more big things out of them. Next, we have the last man standing match between Grimes and Phenom. It was a very brutal matchup. Grimes out for respect, looking to beat some into Phenom. Says that Phenom is in his league. Says that Phenom is trying to take his spot. Well, Grimes says he's the face of YWE since day one, and he's out to prove it by any means necessary. He might as well proved it when he knocked out Phenom at the grandest stage of them all. Grimes wasn't done with him yet, though. Just when he was about to put the finishing touches on Phenom, a new superstar comes down to the ring and sends Grimes out there in a hurry, coming to Phenom's aid. We hope to know more about this new superstar on the rise soon. 2 out of 3 falls match, Crazy One versus Blue Star. It's no secret that Blue Star's had some anger management issues as of late, taking out referees. The real root of his problems was because Crazy One keeps interfering in his title matches, costing him the YWE Championship on more than one occasion. Crazy One says that he was out to end his brother Double D's career, but Blue Star kept getting in the way. Blue Star took exception to that, and the challenge was laid out for WrestleMania. The 2 out of 3 falls match was extremely competitive. I might say another show stealer, I might add. But when it was all said and done, Crazy One got the best of Blue Star in the 2 out of 3 falls match. And what does Blue Star do? He lashes out on the referee yet again. He takes all of his frustrations out on the referee as a result. He is being hauled away in handcuffs right out of the arena. The Rock versus Dynamite. What a matchup that was. Dynamite's been calling out The Rock on numerous occasions, claiming how he was always better than The Rock then, and he is better than The Rock now. Rock took exception to that at the Royal Rumble, and once again at Elimination Chamber, costing Dynamite a chance to go on to the main event to challenge for the Undisputed Heavyweight title. Now, these two butt heads at WrestleMania. The match was very intense, so much pride on the line between these two men. When it was all said and done, Dynamite was looking to close in on The Rock using his signature People's Elbow. Rock wasn't about to go for it and lays Dynamite out with the Rock bottom, getting the 1, 2, 3 done. Undisputed Heavyweight Championship matchup. Victor X defends against former champion Angel and former ally Psychos. As a result of Elimination Chamber last month, the alliance between Psychos and Victor X, their truce, was over. Angel was looking for revenge. He looked to take out both Psychos and Victor X, getting himself inserted into the match at WrestleMania. The three men were battling it out like there was no tomorrow. Well, to those three, there were no tomorrow because the Undisputed title was at stake. And the Undisputed title means everything to those three men. But it was Victor X who walked out victorious. Still the Undisputed Heavyweight Champion. YWE Championship match between PJ Skills and the champion, Double D. Double D has established himself as the longest reigning YWE champion in history. PJ Skills is guaranteed a title match via his victory at Royal Rumble. And now, PJ Skills looking to prove himself, to prove that he belongs by becoming the YWE champion. That was no easy task, considering he's taking on a superstar the caliber of Double D. These two men were going at it. There was some high-flying action here and there. fists flying everywhere, feet landing faces laying the pavement. But it was the Clash by PJ Skills that sealed the deal on Double D. And PJ Skills emerges finally as the new YWE champion. And if you ask me, he deserved it. The main event, Undertaker versus Mr. Black. The Undertaker's streak versus Mr. Black's career. So much on the line at this one. Career versus legacy. Undertaker and Mr. Black, they couldn't hold anything back. Don't forget, it was Undertaker who cost Mr. Black his chance to go on to challenge for the Undisputed title at Wrestlemania. And so, Undertaker challenged Mr. Black to a matchup at WrestleMania. And Mr. Black is so sure that he will end the streak that he will be willing to put his own career on the line to do it. As the bell rang, these two would go at like nobody's business. They would use any means necessary. Chairs, steps, crutches, anything they could find to punish each other. Tombstone pile drivers, choke slams, last rides, spears, jackhammer, suplexes. Everything was given to those two. Mr. Black thought they had The Undertaker beat, but it wasn't to be. The closing moments of the matchup, Mr. Black was looking to take out The Undertaker with a spear, but The Undertaker turned that spear into Hell's Gate, causing Mr. Black to submit. Undertaker's streak lives. Unfortunately, Mr. Black's career dies on that night. As we saw the end of a new era, as we saw the end of an old era, we begin the dawning of a new. What is next for YWE?